when you see, this is one thing, okay? When you are installing any new theme, try to back up the existing one if you need in future, or else the new one will take out the previous ones. Okay.
The same thing happened with me.
Yeah, so fun. So be cautious in future, okay?
How to back up?
If you want to if you are trying to install any new themes, you have to take a backup for just learning purpose. That's not needed, but when you are working with any clients or your own portfolio, you have to do that. Home one, let's say, okay, and I'm editing with Elementor. And today I think everyone will be able to do this. See, this is this is the themes page, right? So even when I'm creating a new one, themes header and themes footer are there, right? You're able to see this, right? But I don't want this color and header and footer of the theme like this one and all. I don't want it. I want a new one. In that case, how you can do that? Go to settings and then scroll down. As I said before, page layout, Elementor canvas. Now you can see the difference between that one and now. See, everything was washed out. You can create an header, footer, everything from the scratch, like the way you want. Understood? Understood?
Page settings then?
Page settings, page layout. Scroll down and then go to page layout, Elementor canvas. This is how you can do it. If you have designed your own website, but for some other purpose you want to create one separate page or separate landing page which is apart from your theme, in that case you can use this Elementor canvas. But I want the header and footer alone from that theme, and I want to create a new page from the scratch. Okay, in that case you can use Elementor full width. And now header and footer will be there. Okay. And the name of that page that I gave, like home 1, it will not be there.
Yeah.
You could see, right? So this is how you can create. Now I'm creating a hero section now. So how to create a hero section? Place a heading. Okay, first choose a container. That will be easy. Okay, choose a container. I'm just choose one container. You can either choose container from there or else you can choose it from here from the flex box. Okay?
Okay.
I'm choosing a container. And then I'm making it full width. Okay, it's boxed. I'm making it as full width. Okay, and I'm placing a heading. Okay, and then at the top and bottom of this, within this container, and top and bottom of the content. Okay, this box na plus symbol, this 6 dot, and then this into mark like a closing button. This one, it shows like a rectangle purple box, right? This entire one.
Yes.
The thin one. Okay, that is a container, and the thick box is the text box. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to place a spacer in between this thin and the thick one, which means inside the container and above the text. Okay. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, I'm typing for spacer and I'm placing in between these two. Okay, got it? And then I'm increasing the space a little bit to make like how much you want the hero section width. You can make height, you can increase and decrease based on that. And then I'm just duplicating it, right clicking on it and then duplicating it and then making it below the text. So now text is placed at the center. Fine. And then I'm making this text center aligned and then typing it as something like interior design. Welcome to. Click on this text. Okay.
Okay.
Style. At the bottom, you have text color.
Okay.
And then click on this color. And then whatever color you want, you can choose it. Now I have chosen white color.
Okay.
Visible? Fine.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, this is white color. And now I want to add a button. So search for button by using this plus icon. So we have these many options for button. So one is normal Elementor's button and other two were from the plugin Xkit, which is Elementor kit. You installed a plugin, right? So
Yes.
from that we have, it's like dual button. See, we have that option as well. Yes or no, if you want to have that button, yes or no, you can use this. But now I'm using a normal button. Just dragging that and dropping in between the down spacer and then the text. Okay. And it's middle aligned again. And I'm changing this color to something black. Okay. So this is what I did. And then by clicking on this 6 dots, this is the entire container, which comprises of 2 spacer, 1 text, and that 1 button. These are all inside this container, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
clicking on,
This purple box, whole box.
yeah, yes, this entire box. Now I'm clicking on this 6 dots and then go to style on the left side and then I'm adding a background image. Okay, so just go to style. First one is background. Click on that and then below you have this image, right? Choose image and then I'm choosing one image. We don't even have image. Okay, for example, let's say this one. Okay, I'm choosing this. Any other image? Okay, I'll choose this one. See, I have this image at the background, right? But this background is too bright and the text is not visible, right? I want overlaid shade to make the background dull. Okay, so how can you do that? Just close this background and then go to background overlay. Okay, and now you have this option, brush option, right? Click on it and then choose the color here. Okay, color. If you want to place any overlay image also you can place it. But I want just a shade to make the background dull. So I'm using a color here. Click on the color and then go to any shade that you want. But I want black. Okay, now see the background is dulled, right? It got some transparent
Yes.
thick transparency. So if you want to increase and decrease the transparency of the overlay, you can do it with the opacity option. Okay, so I'm good with this one. So now the basic hero section has been created, right? And if you want to add any subheading to the under the topic, you can add the text. Drag and drop the text here, and then whatever the text is, let it be center align, and then I'm changing the text color to white again. Got it? So this is the basic hero section. See?
Okay.
Okay. So shall I proceed to next one, or you are going to create this one and then we can go to next?
We can go to next, I think. This is easy.
Okay, fine.
I don't know. Ask Mirza.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. And then now I'm going to have the image on the right side and text on the left side. Okay. Just an introduction part. So I'm going to this plus symbol and
Yeah.
then flex box again and then this split and box. I'm choosing
Okay.
this. And then I'm making it as, it is already in, by default it is boxed. I'm making it as full width. And then I'm choosing a image. This is an image. I'm just placing it over here. And then I'm adding again some image. Oh, this is panoramic. Yeah, this one. Okay. I'm selecting this. This is something is which is too small, right? We can make it as big now. Go to image resolution and make it as full. Okay, the default size is this one. We can increase it. Okay. Go to style, and then we under the image we have this option to increase and decrease the size of an image. But the image looks blurry. Make sure your image is like high resolution image.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let it be now. And then I'm adding a heading now on the left side. And then again I'm adding a text on the right side. Okay. Oops. If it is like by default it is passed to next column, just drag that content and drop it uh, below this heading. Okay. Now the text is aligned, but I want to reduce the size of this heading. So click on this heading and then go to styles again, and then go to typography, and then you can increase and decrease the size of an heading. Okay. And then for styling purpose I need to make a little underline for this heading to make it attractive. What can I do? Day before
Hover,
yesterday, I told
hover,
you
hover,
this. Not
hover.
hover. Underline. Hover is like placing
Underline.
a cursor.
Divider.
Yes, divider. So I'm using divider here. Okay. Placing under the text. This is too lengthy and black is not that much attractive. So I'm reducing this width, okay, to some extent like this. And then I'm increasing the thickness. Go to style and then weight. Increase the weight. Okay. And then change the color. Okay. I'm changing the color to something like orange or red. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm changing the color of heading to black. And there is so much gap in between this heading and then this divider, right? And I'm reducing the gap. Click on this divider, go to styles, and there is a gap, right? I'm reducing the gap. And even more, if you want to make it upward, go to advanced tab and then go to padding. Click, make sure it is not linked to all those four sides, okay? Just unlink that, and then at the bottom you have to increase. It's not moving, right? Try with top. Ayyo. No, it's not working. Then go with the margin again. If it doesn't work, check whether margin is working or padding is working. Whichever working, you can go with that. See, while I decreasing the size of margin, it's working. See, it is upward now, right? So likewise, try whichever is working and then go with that. Understood this part? This part a little bit confusing or it's okay?
Uh, so we added two containers.
Yeah.
We added a image
Mm,
and increased the size
mm.
by doing it in full
Full
width.
width.
And then how did we increase it more?
Yeah, go to style. Click on this image, go to style, and then we have the option to increase and decrease the image size. See width, and then maximum width to full, and then height. Okay.
Yeah. We done
And
with the image. Then we added the heading.
yes.
And to increase the size of the heading, we went to style again.
Yes.
And then,
Typography.
yeah, okay, typography. And then we adjusted.
Yes.
We added a divider
Yes.
and changed the size and the color.
Color. And to make it little bit upward even more, go to advance and then decrease, like on the minus, you have to increase the numbers to make it little bit upward or downward.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is how you have to work with. And then we are placing some content. And at the bottom, I need one button again. So I'm placing the button at the top, at the bottom. Okay, and make sure whatever the way you want, left align, center, or right align, you can do with that. Okay, so this is the next part. So okay, you can add some content if you want based on your theme. Just now for teaching purpose, I'm not adding any content. Okay, it's time consuming. And
How
then
can I add a background for the
to this
text?
one,
Yeah,
see, if you want to add content for this entire blog, just click on this six icon so that this entire container will be selected. Okay, and go to style again and then background. So click on this brush icon, classic one, and then color. Choose the mild color so that the front content is not disturbing. If you are using light content like a white color, like light colors, then background should be darker one. Anyway, the content should be readable. Okay, this is pure white, and if you want to make it color change, if you can change it. Okay, this is what you are asking, right?
yeah, make it red.
Red.
Just to, okay, okay.
So whatever the color you want, you can do it. Either black one and make the content white.
This is only for the container.
Yeah, this is only for the container. If you want to make this part alone, this right side part alone different color, what you have to do, click on this left side, right side container, this
And then the
rectangle
same
icon.
procedure.
Yes, the same procedure. Go to the style, background, and choose some other color. Something.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So this is how we have to work. Okay, now this part completed. Understood, both of you?
Yes.
And then let's go to carousel image.
Okay,
Okay, so
what about the button? The text on the button is only click here. What if we want something else?
if you want to add link to some other page, what
No, no,
the
no,
page,
no. The
color?
button itself, it's showing click here.
Okay, you want to add some other content there.
Yeah, something else, not click here. Like
Okay, no, for showing purpose, I just
find
left it
me
like that.
or yeah.
Find me.
You can
See,
text over there, no?
yeah, click on this button and then left side, go to text. See, this click here content is here, right? You can
Okay, okay.
change the content anywhere. Sorry. Okay. And then the link, the URL of what page you are shifting to, you can paste it over here. And then color, you can change it here. And then hover, like placing your cursor, it changes the color, making the user to analyze it's a button to click. So go to hover and then text color. So whatever the text color you want, you can use it. I'm using black text and then the color is, yeah, something like white.
Red,
Just
red.
for showing purpose. Okay, see.
Okay.
Okay, so you can make this to make it attractive. And this is one part completed. And then now we are
Can we add multiple links?
multiple links under one button. It's not possible. If you want to add another link, you have to create another button.
Another button.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere else. Or else make this into 2 columns. Add column. We have this option here.
Add container in that container. Can we do that?
Yeah, it's possible, but you have the do. You can also use that. Go to plus icon again, dual button. Yeah, this one. If you want to use, oops, if you want, you can use something like this. 2 buttons at the same time. And then let's go to carousel image. So, so the basic website, what are all the sections that are important is hero section is very much important. And then a small intro is much more needed, right? And after that, the your portfolio or your work showcasing is what important. Either it should be an image or video in the form of grid or carousel. uh, you have to showcase, right? So that image, just type it as image. You have plenty of options for image placing. Image carousel, basic gallery. This is like basic two image showcasing elements. Okay, so I'm using carousel. And now how to select multiple image at the same time. So once you place the carousel block, you will be having this plus symbol, right? No image selected. So you are clicking on this plus icon and then you are going into the gallery. You can select multiple pictures at the same time. Okay, and select them as much as you want and then create a new gallery. See, these are all selected. If you want to make shuffle, like you want to realign this, drag this to anywhere that where you want, you can do that. If you want to deselect anything, just click on this. If you want to add some more image, go to add to gallery on the left side, click on it, and again you'll be there at the media file. Okay, so you can select whatever you want again and then add to gallery again. Got it? And then insert gallery. Those images were selected. But these are all thumbnail images, very small, right? And there are so much gap in between. So go to image resolution on left side. See, the thumbnail was selected by default, right? So click on it and make it as full. So you have to make sure that every image are in the same size. So now in my media files, I choose the image that are already there, but make sure images are in same size. If it is not in same size, edit it with Canva, choose any one size and then place images, download it on the same size and then upload it here. Is this understandable?
We
Okay.
cannot change the size here itself.
We can change, but at some extent only. If you change this very small image to this
It will
one,
be get
then it
blur.
looks blurry. Yeah,
Yeah, pixelate.
yeah, it got pixelated. So make sure to upload the image to the same size. If it is like slightly smaller and up like bigger, then we can align with this element. But this is too small and this is too big, right? So we can't edit at the maximum. So if you want to stretch this image, we can see if this is image stretch, you got it. You see, right? So click on yes, then all those images will be see. So how big this entire container, this will stretch to that extent. See, it got
Yeah.
stretched up.
How did you stretch this, Divya?
See, go to
Let me
image
try.
stretch on the left side.
Image
Previously it
stretch.
was no. Yeah,
Okay.
see, this is the default size, right? If you
Yes.
stretch this image, it will get bigger. Like, okay, to some extent. You can do it, but that should be like only little bit difference between the image, then it works fine. This is too small, too big image. If you upload this, like it looks like this only. And then how many slides to show in this? Now it's 3, right? 3 images showing from one slide, right? I want 2 images to be shown at once. If you can choose those things here. 5. So you can do this in the slides to show option here.
Okay.
and then slides to scroll. Now one image is scrolling at a time, while one scroll. You see this? And I want all three image to scroll on a slide. If this chosen, three image will be scrolled at once. You could see the difference, right? So that's how, if you want, you can edit based on that. Okay. And then arrows and dots. You see the small arrows and dots? This is for manual scrolling. By default, it will scroll. But if you want to stop and you want to scroll and see by yourself for manual purpose, you have this dots and arrows. Okay, here this is dots and this is the arrows. Okay, so you want only arrow, don't want dot, then you can use this. You want only the dots and no arrows.
Okay.
And if you don't want anything, you can choose this. So you have the options to edit those things. Okay, and if you want to link any media files, if you or any URL, you can do that for this entire thing. If you want, for example, if you have gallery on one page and you want to link this entire if image carousel to that page, you can place the URL here. And if you want to change the colors for this navigation, like this arrows and dots, you can do that. Size bigger and smaller. See, arrow size, you can increase the size and decrease the size. And if you want to choose any color, you can choose the color. Okay. This is like you can edit these arrows and dots. Okay. And then image, if you want to create spacing, these are all like next to next image, right? No space in between. So if you click on custom, then there will be a space between the images. You can increase and decrease the space. So this is like we are creating it. But one thing, see, there is no gap between the upper block and then here. Now it's look easier, right? So a day before yesterday, you were so confusing, like how to use this and that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
now it's easy, right? The thing is, you
Yes.
have to choose the right image and right colors to make it attractive. That's it. Other than that, just drag and drop everything. That's it. Okay. And make alignment is very important. Make sure if you have this much gap at the top of a block, and make sure that exact space is at the bottom also. Okay. So what you do, just duplicate it and then drag it to the bottom. And then I'm creating another one. What? Okay, you can either copy and
And
paste
what is
also.
edit spacer?
Edit spacer, this right side column.
Oh,
This will
okay.
be popped. Enough for now. So you can create this one. Okay. Make sure.
Yeah.
And then duplicate this exact one and place the image on right side and this text on left side. At the bottom. This one let it be. At the bottom, you have to create. Understood what I'm saying? Just
No.
duplicate this exact one or create from the scratch. Whatever you do, left side has to be text and right side has to be an image.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.